Πάμε στα μεγαλύτερα live του καλοκαιριού.
Hello. Okay, I won't make you wait anymore. I guess my presence is truly wanted. Like, I am desired. I can see that people really just have to see me. It's 15 minutes, and look, I do not count the first like 2-3 minutes of the hour, okay? For my clock goes back a little bit. Most of the time it's just 10 minutes waiting, and maybe a 2-3 minute difference depending on how things are. I count it. Oh, come on. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Midnight. How have you guys been? I'll be good. Not in streamer mode yet. I'll be gone for 30 minutes when I go, but then I'll be back. Okay, I see. My husband starts 2 minutes early. My standards are strict. Your husband is seeing, he's pressuring himself too much with this. I do not pressure myself. I am the kind of guy who just, fuck it, we ball. You know me by now. You are lucky that I'm streaming all together. No, I'm joking. I do like streaming. But in all honesty, sometimes I come to realize that, yeah, every day for at the very least 2 hours, it's never 2 hours, it's always a little bit more than that. Streaming every day, excluding one day of the week for 2 hours, really does take a lot of your time at the end of the day. 3 speed? Who needed that? I needed that. Oh my. Okay, we'll see how that goes later. What do we have? Target. Yeah, you. I don't need you. He loves it still. His schedule is set. I see. For him, even on time is late. Ah, I see. Very steady. And I know now everyone is able to. No, not everyone is able to. Yeah. So what are you gonna play today? Didn't you read the title? Of course I'm. What our plan? The story. I haven't finished the story, so. But has no XP. You said it has no XP. True, but you said that we can have a speed die, build. No. You said that. You said we can have a speed die. Do we really need to have an HP on the other substats as well? Yes, but speed die still needs at least a Shit. Okay. How much does my mid-die has right now? He does have 1,000 plus. So for all we know, I could change that. Oh, wait a minute. He loses 8. There is no point. He already has 8 speed. We're just changing. We're losing all the 8 speed for the sake of just 1 point on speed. Yes, that's his attacking power. I know. I get it. Well, it is what it is. She's still right here, by my side. Because where else she would be? Right by my side. Okay, so here's a real good question. Do I really need the Akini's fucking light cone? Because I really have to have a alliance. After all that, I just can't. Someone can probably use that piece though. It's like saying, oh, can we get away with 2,500 attack on ratio if we make him fast? I mean, if he is fast, that means you can have like 2,500 attack multiple times. How far have you reached in the story? I am playing Yakini's part so far. Like, I'm playing Yakini's and yeah. I don't know how much more do I have. Okay, so I have to mention something. I have to speak about something. Midnight, it's quite the theory. So would you want to talk about it after after you come back or now? I really have to speak about this. I would have spoken about it yesterday, but I was too tired and I wouldn't have probably, yeah. I have to go in 9 minutes. Is that enough time? No. 9 minutes is all I need to say what I have to say. In order to get a reply from you, we're gonna need 9 more minutes at the very least. Besides Fenon, is Kevin Castellana on the next part's character reveal? I have no idea. I don't think so. Kevin Castellana is Fenon, so... Oh, you mean... Wait a minute, I phrased it wrong. Excuse me, Jacob. I'm not fully awake yet. Besides Fenon is Kevin Castellana on the next part's character reveal. Yeah. Well, after I come back, I'll have time. Okay, great. So let's continue with the story. The flame chase must continue. It will not end with her departure. Come on, let's go with fat fuck. There is some good news upon all the tragedies that have occurred. My sister decided to get a dog.
Is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
My sister decided to get a new dog. To adopt a new dog. Her and her boyfriend. And because my sister also lives here... Yeah. It's cute. I won't have to go for 2 hours. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, I know. I mean... It's nice to you know... have another pup in the family.
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer.
What breed? You don't know this breed. I'm not sure if this breed actually exists in outside countries. It's exclusive here in Greece. Let me see. Let me see how it's called. Okay, so... The breed... It's called Kokoni. But in English... It's called cocoon, I suppose. This is what they look like. The Hellenic breed of dog. They literally do not exist in any other country. That's a good dog. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure how to feel about this. It's only the first day. It's nice to have another new, member in the family, but, it is very, very much, early. Since we only got it today. So... Wait a minute, I have Zabon sending me something here. Oh, my friend brought that dog when he was there. Oh, your friend actually got a Kokoni for a breed? Nice. Let me give me 1 second to reply. There we go. There we go. I answered. Oh, there it is. Here's Zabon. Hello, how have you been?
Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge
they both
Aquila
came
again,
at the same time.
they must first awaken the spirits of
How are
their
you guys doing?
ancestors
Welcome.
with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say?
That sounded so wrong. Yeah. Of course you would say that.
The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right. What fuck?
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Witness Yakini collect blessings from afar. What? Listen carefully to Yakini talk with the ancestor. Fuck yeah, listen carefully.
Who has awakened me?
It's I, Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber.
I think that's the skip button for whoever didn't want to deal with it. Ah! Ah! So that's how they do things now. Ah! Okay.
You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I played the whole story, it's okay. Good, if you approve of it, then finally. I think the voice for this ancestor Crispus is the same of as Hule for VA. I see.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Akira, when it says listen from afar, I think I'll probably just give you a summary. Oh, you don't give a fuck about whatever she is gonna talk about her, with her ancestor? Just fucking, I don't know, roll up a cigarette and just go smoke in the corner while she's done.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Yeah, Jacob, do not actually speak of things that haven't happened yet. It's not, it's not right, Midnight, thank you for, protecting my knowledge of what I'm not supposed to know. Even if you didn't technically give anything away. I mean, it's always preferable to have a genuine reaction, right? Crispus, what a very age-accurate name. True. Hello, Enderpearl. Welcome to stream.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
Wow, damn. It wasn't anything really, I just wanted to make the topic hot potato, don't touch it. I see. I have to go. Okay, I'll be back in 30 minutes. See ya, Midnight. See ya. I have to talk to you about don't forget about the theory later when you come back.
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen skyfolk.
Skyborn.
I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the skyfolk in my own terms. to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus.
Crispus.
We won't let you down.
I don't even know if Crispus actually exists as a name. I wrote it with Greek letter. Come on, switch to English. There we go. Crispus. Not Scripscus. Crispus. Okay. There was actually a politician called Crispus. The grandson of the Augustus Constantius the First. Crispus was the elder half-brother of the future Augustus Constantine II and became a co-Caesar with him. Damn. We were speaking with Crispus. Amazing. Well done, Yakini.
Thank you.
Ugh.
My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Sorry for not reading properly from time to time. I ate a little bit more than I should have today. We had pizza for dinner, so yeah, I'm kind of full, and now I have to stream with a full stomach. Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the vortex of Genesis. Pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested that I learn the secret arts of water from Fagusa's priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Danny. I still that name still hits horribly. Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Yeah, no shit. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It will likely only let one person through. Well, and as Fagusa's priests designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Danny. Danny sounds so weird. Under the rapturous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. Yeah, Kini goes solo, I suppose. The rainbow girl.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises.
Even multiple VAs got replaced, including NPC and MC. Still, Dan Hang's VA hasn't returned. I know all that. I know. I do like Kalus's VA. He doesn't sound half bad. I haven't heard Stella's yet. I do want to see most VAs return, such as Dan Hang's. And, well, for everyone refusing to go to work, well, shit. I guess they have to be replaced. At this point, I have researched the topic enough to know that the VAs are actually in the wrong in this one. It's so ridiculous how things turned on their head like that. But yeah, apparently, shit. On this one specifically, I won't say that it's every time, but on this one specifically, the VAs really were in the wrong, and even the VAs themselves were actually divided at the end of it. So, yeah, here we are.
But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her?
You don't know the cat?
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Okay.
Do you have to go already, Syphi? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphi. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind.
No. No. Stop pulling jabs at me like that. Only reason MC's VA is changed because they weren't part of Union. They weren't part of Union. What? Are you serious? Are you sure it's not the other way around? They didn't have a reason to change VAs who are not part of the Union. As far as I know, all the characters and Amphorius are not in a Union. They have nothing to do with the VA riot. Then why did they change? If they don't have anything to do with that.
Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
He wants to be pampered.
Syphi.
Chibi sounds less happy now after the incident. I know. Hello, Rayhan. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? My wife. It wasn't published by both VAs. Well, I'm not sure. I have to ask Midnight. Midnight knows best on this, knows best in this specific situation.
Just kidding.
Not me.
I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaia in her prime.
Reminds me of... In her prime.
Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
I still can't believe she's gone. Every time my mind is about to accept it, it rolls back to the fact that I don't want to believe it happened. Oh crap, we have a problem with the stream. I get a notification here that we're probably having, buffering. Is it buffering for any of you? I'm good, thanks. Just pulled for Yakini today, she's so adorable. She's, yeah, I guess. I mean, a little too pink for me, obviously, but hey, she's useful for Mighty and the Castoriki, so yeah. She's not dead. Bro. Look. If you know something that I don't, then don't tell me. Then don't answer at all. Like, do not actually comment. But it has... her conscience is still on the bracelet. Yeah, that does not count. She's dead. That doesn't count. That's her divinity on the bracelet. The Aglaia I knew. The embodiment of Aglaia is not there. It is not there.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
What? Yes, I've been pairing up her with Mayday. Okay. I mean, she is the most useful for characters such as Mayday and Kastoriki. She was created like that, so yeah.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher.
Graceful? Are you sure that's the word you want to use for her?
I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's... unexpected! I figured Celiosi's descendant would be... I don't know. Taller, stronger.
Don't
Faster.
judge a book by its cover, Syphe. Cinny is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphe cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
What did she say all those years ago?
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going.
Oh my god, I cannot believe we're speaking on past tense. Hello, Luz. Welcome to the stream.
Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
You came here to cry more? Cypher uses the coin of whimsy ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
When is she not?
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphe's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Do you come to realize that Treeby, who basically raised Aglaia, because she was the teacher, remember? Aglaia referred to her as such. She outlived her. That must be truly heartbreaking for Treeby. Search for the ancestral ghost. Yeah.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
I was busy farming jades, but now it's time to cry. Yep.
Sister, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Converse. Yes.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
I can't even imagine how sad Treeby feels. Yeah, me neither.
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Always them fucking Sky People ruining Sparta's great conquest. Now I realize why I don't fully like Yakini. God damn it. It was surprising when we found out that 998 versions of 3B is dead and have to feel their pain all at once. Yeah, I know. How horrible. I want to know who was the first. How horrible was the first time that happened? By the way, Extra reminds me of Electra. Is that like a, you know, a small... like a small... like... yeah. Yeah, Extra really does come from Electra. They just wanted to make it sound a little bit more simple.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history.
And only one will remain in the end, yeah. Showing the E6 of her character, yeah.
And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Georios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Who are they?
As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaia made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaia? Is she still on the flame-chased journey after 1,000 years?
You knew her? Oh, why?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us.
Fuck!
But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Can you tell me why the fuck they constantly like have to remind me every minute? Oh yes, when Aglaia did this, had done this, said this. I mean, motherfucker, can you not let me calm down? Game, stop remembering me that she's gone, please. Yeah, Hilson is shown in one of the epic trailers, the one holding a violin, I think. Yeah, we do see these characters a little bit, but not much. She recently left us, but fuck you, Yakini.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long.
And she could have lasted even longer if it wasn't for them fucks.
Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
This game isn't letting us rest, huh? No, it doesn't.
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
All in my mind. I don't even have to I don't even have to look into any manuscripts. I'll remember everything.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn.
2 new unnamed characters are included in the trailer. Yeah.
But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios' prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ektra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
Danny. She also keeps jabbing us with that kinky, shitty version of his name. Danny. Yeah, why don't you call him Hangy? You know, like Hangy or something. Oh, you're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Storytelling has gotten much better than previous third parties. Yeah. What's wrong with you? I mean, I hate the fucking nickname. Couldn't they not come up with anything else? Yes, Hangy. Hangy. Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? What's wrong with you, Baitu? Come on. You'll get what I'm trying to say.
What's wrong, Danny?
Hangy. Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I already know what it means. Technically speaking, we had already seen it. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Does it mean that we will find ourselves, you know, in the Black Tide with Kefalis, something? I don't know. When we find ourselves in the end of her, you know, of her journey to become a demigod. Your mind is messed up. Oh, come on. I mean, Hangy doesn't sound like a very bad nickname. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words. Yeah?
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny?
Hangy.
Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Oh yeah. My home. Come to the Giga Chad. Come on. We expect a visit. Lend a hand, would you? I have been fighting for like the past 2 months straight.
Here. This is it.
Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day.
Yeah, for months.
I'm worried about him.
Yeah, you should. He sent a message earlier carried by Thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaper's actions. And by earlier, that was last month, Danhang.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet.
Oh yeah! Still ticking.
We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield.
Fuck!
Don't you agree, Danny?
No! He probably would appreciate the company. I mean, the guy literally has been fighting for months. I mean, of course you would ruin a little bit of his feng shui on the battlefield, but, just assist him for a little bit. It would be nice if he gets a little bit of a breather. Midday has been violated at the end. What do you mean? I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
You had a grandmother? Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival.
Giacintha.
She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time.
Ah, shit.
I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home.
Damn.
This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Kremnoan warrior she fought was
Lord Krataros.
Oh no! Yakini literally has a reason to hate him. The guy was too strong though, Yakini. The guy, he's not evil. He's not evil, he just did his duty as a Spartan. Come on. Do not... I know how she feels if she feels anger for that guy now, but Kratos is a Giga Chad! Shit, oh. Something deep within me wants to believe that he didn't do it because he had a choice. He just had to do it because that was the traditional rituals. Shit. Yet you still saved his life even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Krataros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Krataros must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Yakini.
You're getting better at this, Danny.
Hangy.
In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully. Witness Yakini collect blessings while you smoke a cigarette. Listen carefully, Yakini talk with her grandmother. Whoa, your grandmother died young. Sorry for that, Yakinthia.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You... Could you be...
Is this the voice actors of fucking Canis? Because if it is, well... Anyway.
Grandmother, it's me. Your Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird.
What do you sing?
Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me?
I wanna hear the singing again. I wasn't expecting it, sorry.
Hyacinthia.
Nice performance.
My little hummingbird. Why? How?
Yeah.
I have never imagined this.
I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky ride when I was 8?
She loves her so much. Yeah.
Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness.
But of course she chose the storm bracelet. Can you imagine?
Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Wait a minute, the pendant. What is pendant? Yeah, the radiant pendant, signifying kindness. There we go. Of course. I've returned. Midnight, hello. Let's finish this, and then we'll talk.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child.
Meaning weakling.
You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing.
Yeah.
I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay, until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder.
Wow, this is an amazing artwork. Shield and spear. Why don't we didn't got a single fucking character who has a shield and spear in this entire Amphorius arc. I feel so sad about that. One character with a shield and a spear, just like an actual hoplite, pretty please. No?
Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solibus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder.
The beasts were hers, okay.
The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the Sunlit Wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the Moonlit Plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye.
Damn.
The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Wow, Okay, calm down, Grandma. Calm down. I know it was a, an emotional story, but no need to, no need to pass away a second time. I just realized that her hair is fire. Literally, like, goddamn. But of course, it's ancient Greek Himeko. That makes so much sense. The equivalent of Himeko is right here. So Anaxa's theory existed 1,000 years before. Yeah. We're switching to Keyless now. Fuck. A few days later at Dawn Cloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
Maybe.
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
110 stellar jades. Oh my, thanks. Anyway, so here's the thing. Ooh, assignments. Well, I had a mad theory. I don't know why. I was so sad yesterday at work. I was supposed to have a day off, by the way, and I didn't have a day off. But thank God it wasn't actually that bad for the first, half a day. So I had the time to just sit back and actually start making notes on my phone. I wanted to make a community post about a joke theory I had. But the more and more I was keeping notes down, the more and more I realized that I was cooking up a fucking amazing story of alternate possibilities. So, I was planning on making a video on that. Alright? and I have already done with half of it, but I have two things that worry me a lot. I don't know, I'll probably make the video only for the sake of just having an alternate version of possibilities and not actually an actual theory. The two things that actually I'm afraid of is the actual, well, for the fact, first and foremost, I have not finished the story on 3.3. The second is that I do not watch story leaks. So highly likely, everything I've said is false. But I do want to share it with you because I cannot hold myself any longer. There are so many videos I have to finish editing, by the way. I still haven't finished that one edit with Aglaia from so many months ago on my very first stream when I first met her. There is the mid-eye voice acting, video, which I still have to go back to. And now there is also this, which all of these are a must. I have to actually go ahead with it and actually do it. Okay, so let me grab my notes. I will just read it to you exactly as I wrote it, I suppose. So, the theories made by the community, right, have credibility indeed. But it is just too easy. Okay? Every author worth their time knows that they have to betray their audience. Everyone says that, the Flame River is Fenon. But what if it isn't? Everyone says that the entire revenge path, it's guided by Serene. But what if it isn't? Right? Everyone says that in many ways, this is like, there is a lot of, credibility to that. There are a lot of things that do connect them. But, still, too fucking easy. It's like they are laying it down before us. As if this is exactly what they want us to do, right? Well, here's what I present. In many ways, there are two characters in which they have many similarities with each other, and they even cross the boundaries sometimes, stepping into each other's territory. These two characters are, of course, Fenon and Mighty. Hear me out. It doesn't seem really easy. It is easy, because everyone expects that Fenon would be the villain. He was already the villain in Honkai Pack 3rd. Listen to me. There is actually a better version of events, if you listen to me. I know, look, it has to be mentioned. Again, this theory was driven by my sadness for Aglaia, so I was basically making Mighty the more, I was making Mighty more relevant to the story than he already is. But here's the thing. Mighty has many similarities to him. And what if he is the true monster behind the mask? What if he is the Flame Reaper? And the entire revenge path was never for Cyrene, but instead was for Aglaia. Hear me out. I know it's wild, hear me out. Okay, so, Mighty in his own right has the potential to become the deliverer of Amphorios. He's very strong, he's courageous, he's honest, he has many virtues that very, very much, come together with Fenon. That's why they're good friends, I suppose. And many times Mighty calls, Fenon deliverer. And we assume that is just some sort of, smack talk. But what if it is driven by jealousy, right? Because that's the title he wished to have, And also there's the thing that Fenon himself tried to claim the core flame of strife, crossing the line to Mighty's, side, basically. Because I told you that there is like many crossings. And Mighty just let him be, because he would have suited him better to be the world bearer himself. Yeah, Mightymus wants to kill himself. Listen to me. No, listen to me. Akira, I have addressed all of that. I told you, I cooked. Listen to me. Okay, so, Mighty wanted to be Aklaia's hope and salvation, but ultimately he possessed the core flame of strife because he didn't want to disappoint her, like Fenon did with the trial. He was always jealous that she spoke so highly of Fenon instead of him, right? So he basically just, he jumped in the opportunity to, help her the very moment he got the chance to have the spotlight for himself. He didn't ever let it show, but the extreme rivalry kinda gives it away. There must be some sort of jealousy in order for people to have such strong conviction and need in order to be fueled to surpass the other, right? We can assume he would do all of this because Mighty holds Aglaia in high regard, as seen from the last conversation. There is also the matter that both Venom and Mighty follow the path of destruction, okay? Another subtle hint of the massive plot twist coming our way. Alright? Also remember that Mighty has a fate as bad, if not worse than Venom. Some will lose everything. One more thing that was meant to throw us off, by the way, it was who knows how Mighty can die. Venom knows it, Aglaia knew it, but there is also one more person who knows it. Himself. Nobody expects Mighty to go as far as to end his own life, but we know that heartbroken, wrathful characters often go as far. Kratos, Otto Apocalypse, they have tried to kill themselves. So that is not really far-fetched. We have seen this shit before. Many people would point out this is something that I wanted to debunk, but it actually works in my favor if I just, you know, am to show it to you right now. Okay, so many people have pointed out in many theories that, well, the Flame Reaver has the same glove as Mighty. It was assumed that the Flame Reaver actually stripped it from Mighty when he killed him. But here's the thing, alright? Here's the thing. I present to you the other perspective. What if the sword was stripped from Venom when Mighty killed him? Here, okay, listen to me. I know it gets very wild and you probably have a headache right now, but it gets even more ridiculous, so bear with me, okay? So, we can debate about this all day, you know, with the, you know, with you know, these kinds of crossings, such as the gauntlet, right? Because once again, the author gave us a clue with 2 correct answers in order to make people divided on the possibilities. He's not a swordsman. He uses spears. That doesn't mean anything. He's a warrior. Just because he's not a, you know, just because he doesn't use a sword, it doesn't mean he doesn't know how to use a sword, get me? He doesn't use his spears, he uses himself. Even if he doesn't use spears at all, he is a warrior. He uses hands, indeed, but that doesn't say that he doesn't know how to use weapons at all, right? As I said, you know, it was something with 2 correct answers. Very cunning on the part of the author, because they wanted to divide us. One more important thing is that the Flame Reaver never encountered Aglaia of our universe, and that's because he didn't have the emotional strength to face her, not the physical one. Saphira believed that Aglaia's network of weaves was stronger than it was assumed, but I don't believe that, okay? I do not believe that. At least not in my headcanon over here. The Flame Reaver faced Trailblazer, Kastoriki, Anaxa possessed by Kerkis, and Trian all at once, and he almost won. He was obliterated by this universe itself, and of course he survived, because he's undying. Aglaia wouldn't stand a chance against him on her own, but for her sake, she had already cut away the heart of strife. All the Flame Reaver had to do was wait because he knew how things would turn out. He's from another cycle after all. Remember that in Midai's lore, Midai had already stood against the Flame Chase once before. When he left for the throne, he told Venom his weak spot because he knew what would have happened to him. He would have gone mad by the Black Tide and stand against the Flame Chase yet again. Alright? So here's the thing. I have been building up my case over here. Let me tell you the important questions right here. How and why? This might be a little far-fetched, alright? But I don't have all the puzzle pieces, as I said before, so do take it with a grain of salt. I believe that Venom was once a Trailblazer, perhaps Irene too, and they failed to seal the Stellaron. Midai is the true Lord Ravager, manipulated by Lycurgus and set down the path of revenge for Aglaia. Remember that Ligus knew the assassins and what they were up to, but he decided to stay neutral. He wanted to create a monster to control, and he almost succeeded. It was only through the sacrifice of both Thenon and Cyrene that Amphorius is in a never-ending loop, and it loops before Midimos turns to a complete Lord Ravager. Might be a little far-fetched. Listen to me, I'm cooking here, okay? Give me some credibility on my own writing skills. So, the ritual scene in the intro of Nebulous Faces, with Thenon covering himself with Ihor, wasn't him turning to the Flame River. It was him taking measures against him, meaning starting the eternal loop. Okay? It would make sense that Mighty is the Lord Ravager, because he is the embodiment of strife. Strife equals war equals destruction. People would wonder whether all Lord Ravagers have free will. You would assume that, okay, all Lord Ravagers want to be Lord Ravagers. No. I myself have to say that that's not really a requirement. He is corrupted and that's it. In which becomes truly sad once you realize that one choice of his led him to not have a choice at all. The true tragedy is that all of that could have been avoided if he never became Strife. But that would go against Aglaia's wishes, and Midai just couldn't let her down. Make your choice. Remember? I will digress, okay? And I need to remind you that Mighty and Aglaia had many moments where they actually do very well, are very close. The first time Aglaia speaks of Mighty is in the Saga of Heroes trailer, and she speaks very passionately to him. In the trailer of 3.1 version of the game, where Mighty is faced with his hunting past, Aglaia is the first character to have a close-up of them. I have to actually show that to you, I guess. Wait a minute. If you look at it, if you start paying attention to the details, we can have an entirely different story right now. We could have been seeing an entirely different story. You see, as he walks, you can see, like, the first character of all the Christos heirs is the one Aglaia points out first and foremost, and then there is all the rest. God damn. I know it's silly, but I still have more to go through. Of the things I think you're right about, there are a few. One, I think you're right about the fact that the writers will betray us and throw us an insane curveball. I also think that Fennel might be the Flame River is honestly too obvious. Thank you. I also think you're correct about not every Lord Ravager wants to become one. Thank you. This goes to show that I'm actually a good writer. Goddamn, if it was me, this is what I would have done to the fan base. Just literally give you every false clue, and at the end you'll be like, wait, what? However, oh, come on. Do you want... Okay, before you go to however, do you want to listen to the rest? The rest of your theory is way too romantic to be actual. True, but it would have been, well, way more grounded if you think about it. Many tragedies occur because of love. And, well, ancient Greek mythology is not different, so I'm following the path here. For an alternate dimension theory, it would work. Okay, so let's keep it as an alternate dimension. Let's not say that this is the story. I prefer it this way. Okay, so I still have more to go through. Okay, so listen to me. There is also the 3.1, as I told you. There is the Vortex of Genesis, where Kratos was basically, well, given a pardon because Mighty implored Aglaia. Remember that? And the last conversation where they speak so tenderly to each other. And Aglaia calls him by his full name to show respect to him, and only calls him Mighty at the end as if she was about to call him sweetie or darling instead. I know it gets romantic, but it's not false to believe that this is how most stories do end up eventually. That's why they're called romantic by definition. Or it's secretly the Trailblazer, or a failed Trailblazer. I'll get to that as well, Akira. I'll get to that as well. Listen to me. The Delulu is real. Because they're quite bad. I'm sorry. Midnight. Akira, look, Akira has, you know, he doesn't have the, you know, the experience, all right? He doesn't have the experience, true that, but he's on a decent path himself. Listen to me. Okay, I probably caused you a horrible headache, but please listen. Think about it. It would actually be so perfect if everything we thought we knew turned on its head like that. Fenon, just because he was the villain in Honkai Impact 3rd, it doesn't mean he has to be the villain yet again. You yourself as a protagonist would have failed because you overestimated certain clues given to you and glanced over some important similarities. Tragically, Mighty even tried to help us by revealing his weak spot. He himself was truthful and selfless just like Aglaia, which by the way is one more point of the things that we discussed prior that complemented their relationship. And his only salvation is the Era Nova. But Era Nova never comes because of the loop to stop his metamorphosis to Lord Ravenger. To a certain other gacha's words, which is actually Mickey, corruption, a dreadful thing that can grow in any of us regardless of our wishes. This is how I can basically tell you that Lord Ravengers don't have to actually have a free will. They're just pions, and that's it. In some cases. With the Fate collab around the corner, by the way, the contrast would have been incredible. Find out the true name of the servant, right? And you can find his weakness. Find out who's the monster behind the mask, and you can stop him. But alas, we were tricked and led astray. Now, we ended up trapped forever to the tragic loop of the Eternal Land. Because we couldn't figure out the true person behind the mask. We thought we knew. We thought. But fuck me. That's the theory I have. That's more or less how this is how far I got. It took me about 4 hours to roll all that, by the way. I cooked as hard as I could. With what little I had. I do believe that the authors will turn on everything on its head. I don't think of 1 second everything how we're currently seeing it, okay? They know how to mess with gamers' head. How about you wait and finish all 3.3 before finalizing this theory? Okay, so should I probably not upload my silly video then? Also, let me read your initial, you know... Let me read your initial comments because I haven't actually. Give me a moment. Heads up for you, we need to finish the Fate game before the collab happens, because when Fate collab drops, you might be spoiled big time, and it's a huge spoiler. God damn, Akira, do not pressure me like that. There is a chance he's an emanator of destruction that Ligus said last patch. Yeah. I'm listening against my brain cells protests. Midnight, keep an open mind. Thank you so much. I'm not saying that to counter you, I'm saying that to correct Jacob. I see, okay. Before he became a Chrysos heir, he used spears at his hometown at young age. Yeah, Flame River can make his own portals. Flame River might be one of the 4 hidden characters we haven't seen yet, and in his portrait he holds a flame. I see. Listen, what you're saying, it's not that there is any facts that outright disprove it. It's not that there is any facts that outright disprove it. Okay, that's good. It was shown in a cutscene that he cut through space and time, similar to Chibi. I see. Okay, I think I catch up to your comments now. So, jokes aside, I still think it's Fanon, yeah. Not yet, you don't know how it might change. Okay, so I will wait. Even Destruction is overseeing Amphorius. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome though? It would have given a proper context on the idea of, wait a minute, how did he survive? right? Well, of course she fucking survived. Again, because she's undying. It would have been such a good, like, alternate version of events if we actually were getting a story like that. Man, god damn it, make me an author already. Okay, let's move. I satisfied my stupidity. What do people say? They all sound like they kneel, pray, and chant as if they are adding sacred glory to the many wonders of the holy mountain. Kefali has responded to me. Who has? To tell you a secret, I truly heard Kefali's voice. Blah, 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 blah. Which one of us is the bigger Delulu collider? Obviously, my Delulu is way more interesting, at least, Akira. If you want to go there, we can go there, my friends. Last time Flame River got back even stronger. Last time he died. Exactly. Me die. Oh, my landed just as I think he's about to go forward in the story. Man goes, well, actually, these NPCs are interesting. Sorry. Son of the Flame River. Can you imagine?
I know this is a big ask, Mnemosyne.
Mnemosyne.
I hope you understand.
God damn. That's an interesting name. Also, oh my god! It's a gender bend Dr. Ratio! Oh no, I cannot unsee that now! Crap! Damn, I have a new theory based on Jacob's comments. Flame Stealer is a Seigan and Zenkai boosted after dying and coming back. I also thought your hair was racial-like. God damn! Ratio's sister!
Please don't say that, Lord
Even the eyes are correct!
It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Oh my god, we found Dr. Ratio's sister, everybody. Let's go. Also, Mnemosyne. Well, actually, it's a difficult word to say. I'm just gonna have to type it. The name origin of Mnemosyne derived from the same source as the word mnemonic, that being the Greek word mnemi, which means remembrance, memory. So this woman literally is called Remembrance. Welcome to hell. She even has the shoulder thing on the correct shoulder, lol. Oh my god, she does! Even more crackpot theories. Oh my god! How Dr. Ratio lose his sister like that? Look, it's either two of these things, or this is a gender bed alternate amphibious version of Dr. Ratio, the same way Mighty could very well be Blade, but I don't like that theory. I want to believe that Dr. Ratio had a long lost sister. She's the Remembrance Seer. Yeah, here we Christ Gauntlets too. Oh my god, true. They'll never make him a freaking NPC. They'd never make him a freaking NPC. Yeah. Goddamn.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
Farewell, Dr. Ratio's sister. Dr. Mnemosyne. It was nice seeing her. I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose.
There you are, partner.
What's up?
You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
No. A pink puppy woke me up. I never show up late for important things. Well, maybe I'll go back and grab a quick nap. I never show up late for important things.
Always dependable. I just hope you didn't lose any sleep. We've still got a tough fight ahead.
I don't want to talk about losing sleep. I couldn't stop thinking about her. I literally think they used his hair and modified it. Lit it and modified it. Maybe.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan...
We're comrades now.
This could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side.
Okay, then.
If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
A day on the ground feels like 10 years in the sky.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
Actually, he doesn't make things up. I get the feeling that this is actually quite important, that the game again is trying to make us glance over it. That's assuming we can fix the car.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
No problem, bro.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Ligus can help you with that.
I do not believe that fucking Ligus. This upcoming map is freaking massive, by the way. Oh, poor Fanon, yeah. Wait a minute, massive? How much exploration do we mean? Sincerely, I'll miss you all.
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
Actually, fuck no, I hate you assholes.
That was totally insincere, partner.
Oh. Okay, and I'm supposed to be reincarnated as a Titan.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Wait a minute, I can just fuck off with the core flame on my chest? Whoa, let's go. I acquired a new strength and now I left because I don't want to become a Titan.
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers...
Yeah?
that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
Maybe?
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
What? Well, it's 10 to 12th time now. We can totally open the champagne. We'll win, dear fellow. Well, it's 12th time now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
As I said, there is enough in exploration alone to get 12 pools or thereabouts.
Hey, speaking of Don Hung, where is he?
I'll be playing this patch for the next 10 days, don't I?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
It has to be mentioned that I just watched... No, I didn't actually watch it, but I know that today, a couple of hours ago, it was the 2.0 program for Xenoblade Zone Zero. And they also kind of fucking cooking, and I have to actually spend at least one stream on Xenoblade Zone Zero too. I genuinely have the fear that I will not be able to finish Fate completely by the time the next patch of Honkai Star Rail comes. But I don't care. It's not like I can do anything right now, unfortunately. It's enough for an entire stream to be dedicated only to exploration. I see.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore compassionate sky to Enforius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared.
Jacob, let me ask you something. Do you have cap locks lock on? Like, you don't really necessarily have to, have it all on capitals, brother. There we go, Infinite Midnight. Oh my god, the universe is gonna explode, Midnight. Again, Midnight. I haven't said that to him the entire stream and I have been thinking about it. And only now we both say it. Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Oh, god damn it.
But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth! The chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Enforius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands, who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
We're gonna become ancient Greek heroes.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
I'm gonna go. I have low battery. Ah, Kira, crap. You don't have the PC? Well, we'll see you later, brother. See ya. Quite the flatterer, aren't you? Looks like you're a master public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart.
True.
That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Εκείνη. Bravo! That's a nice cutscene, the way it's, playing out. And I like it. They should add more cutscenes like that.
People of Akuma, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People.
I would have, but the co-worker. For one second, I read cow worker. Okay, so I would have, but the cow worker decided to destroy the table I used to place my PC on, and it wasn't even in his way to. In his way, it was outside in the yard, but no one decided to yank it backwards and some. Yeah, okay, I see. Somehow break it while I was away. God damn. I know it's really nice. They've stepped up their cutscenes and non-cutscenes game. Nice. Not co-worker, sorry, worker. Ah, okay.
They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
Bravo! Bravo! Claim the flame with the fat fuck. You pink little
Today is the year
marshmallow.
4932 of the light calendar. 1062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the flame chase journey.
Seliosi initiated the flame chase? And Aglaia was alive back then! God damn!
I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant.
Expedition 33 had over 6,000 workers to make. I don't think that's true, Jacob. Many people praise that Expedition 33 actually had only a handful of employees. You always say such a heavyweight curse over such little things. I mean...
Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Gosh damn, the curse from... It's actually really heavyweight major curse here. I always cringe a little when I hear it. Really? I mean... I cannot help it. I just say it. For me, it's a foreign language, so I do not really sense it. And many times I've heard it, and many people say it almost in a casual matter sometimes. I do not find it very, I do not find it so heavy weight. That's why I say it in such small things. That's the problem. If I really want to drop something heavy, it will be the F-bomb. It will not be that. It had only 30, not 600 anyways. Bye. See, Akira, yeah. It was a contracted employees due to little workers they had. I'm not sure if that's true, Jacob. As I said, maybe, I don't know. I think maybe it's the way I've grown up in a religious context. We find it to be disrespectful to God in our religion. Yeah, well, I'm a Christian myself, remember? Well, technically speaking, it is disrespectful, but in my perspective, I do not say damn for God. I say damn for said thing, you know. But I can understand the language disconnect. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying in my cultural context is different. I understand. Oh yeah, give me that, by the way. Thank you. Now I have health up.
Miss Hyacinth! May Mighty Mouse protect you!
Did someone call me? The funny thing is that I know he will eventually come to help.
Gods once walked the paths we walk.
I love that people now refer to Mighty Mouse as if he really is a god, and he can just, you know, protect her somehow. But the truth of the matter is that I know he will actually, you know, be seen one more time to protect his friends before he departs as well. I hope he's the next one, you know. I don't want to believe that, you know, there is gonna be someone who's gonna go sooner than him. Oh, Crater is here.
All that's left of that darkening world is a hazy mirage.
Kratos, what's up? Wait a minute. You gonna talk to Kratos? Come on. You're my grandma, you fuck. Look how small she is. Oops. Well, crap. Now we're really dealing with this. Kratos, what have you done? Her grandma, like, did you find it really glorious to slay an old lady? No, I mean, she wasn't really that old when she died, but because she was a grandma already, I would have assumed that she was at the very least 40. Which by 40, this in this
flame of sky and bring the flame chase journey to its perfect conclusion.
Yeah, and which by 40 that means that it's actually gonna be. No, we don't need that. 40 in our day and age is actually already an old hag status. Or hag status alone. I'm not sure. I'm not which is what. I never heard that NPC say that when I passed, yeah. Hey, Medimus protect you is so sweet, I know. I'm excited for you to see the next area. Maybe you went by quick. Yeah. I don't think you can talk to any of the audience. Haikini really is so small. Dang, I didn't realize that the playable males were so tall compared to the NPC males. I mean, yeah, because he's a fucking god.
Thanks for waiting, Donhung.
Oh, Hangi, what's up?
The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We reshape the history of the world with our hands over and over. No, I mean all playable males are that height. Not really. I think Danheng and well, no. What do you mean, no? Danheng and Trailblazer have the tall playable males at that height. Yes. I meant the tall ones. You don't oh my god, you the 6 foot the 6 foot tall American fucking madness again. Danheng and Kalos may have the teenage build, but that is considered tall in Greece. The tall man. model. I mean, I know what you mean by tall. I know what you mean by tall. If you wanna speak of someone short, that is Arlan. Arlan is short, but the teenage model of Dan Heng and, well, Trailblazer, it's actually tall. Dan Heng and Kalos are also probably considered tall in Asia. Yeah, male NPC and Arlan are the smallest male characters. What are you talking about? No, male NPC is actually as tall as Dan Heng. What? Anyway, I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akivili jealous. Oh, hell yes, it would. We'll go home as soon as this battle finishes. Just as an exciting adventure, Marge is gonna be crying with jealousy. This trailblazing expedition is about to end perfectly. So as an exciting adventure, Marge is gonna be crying with jealousy.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day.
And so is Misha. True.
Hyacinth, it's all yours now.
Take the stage.
Legend tells of the Skyfolk once divided into many tribes.
I think Dan Heng's model is called the Lad model. Same one as Sunday and Aventurine. Yeah, and Anaxa. Yeah.
The Sunfolk worshipped the sun. The Rainfolk were devoted to storms. And the Winterfolk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge.
Yeah, I used to like rainbows myself before I entered this era.
And I want to use the rainbow bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth.
And yes, the 3 states of weather, sun, rain, and winter. Yep.
Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
1,000. Cutscene, finally.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more.
Wow! It's gonna explode! Okay, thank God. It exploded upwards.
Let us soar together.
Sure. I mean, at this point, do we have anything else to do? Anything better, that is. I literally thought it was gonna explode.
Flying along the rainbow
around,
bridge is
not
truly
upwards.
An amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
After I see your reaction to the new area, I'm gonna grab some food real quick. Okay. These patches cutscenes are best in quality.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds.
This patch has awesome cutscenes, it's true.
This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends? It's our turn to challenge the title. Do you believe in legends?
Even legends are corroded by time. But that won't change what we must do.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War.
How dare they, them fucks, face Sparta? They should have submitted. They chose to die instead. Mastered the advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky. The only force. Okay.
But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Was her attack really that high? Where did she go in the end?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two-winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled, yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Maybe. Maybe. Catch. I didn't know you were there. My master sent me here to investigate. But who would have thought that the world would change so drastically? I have been trapped here for 1,000 years. To see the Skyfolk return to their homeland once again fills my heart with boundless joy. But tell me, did you expect the secrets hidden here? Did you expect the secrets hidden here? I just realized they're not Aglias anymore. They're not Aglias anymore. They're not Aglias anymore. Pavement is broken just the right way, giving you the eerie sensation that you might be dreaming. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I am. I wish I can awake from this nightmare. I'm going to make an advisory and feel free to ignore it. That's your wish, but it's my suggestion that you ignore the desire to explore here. This place is a labyrinth and it will take ages. The garment makers carry on without Aglaia. The garment makers are still alive? Impossible. How is that even? Okay, you're right. I will not, look, if it's in my path, I will collect it. If it's not, I will not stray from the path.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Maybe.
Looks good.
What the fuck? This actually scares me. Why is it getting all glitchy like?
Something's not right.
Yeah. No shit.
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
Midden can give you your Discord name to make a friend request. You too, Collider. Yeah, that's what I did too. If I was in the way, I got it, but not unless it was readily available. The effect is so cool. I didn't see any of that on my mobile. Yeah. Jacob, I do have... Wait a minute. I do have my... Well, you can add me. I don't know about, I don't know about Midnight. But you can add me if you want. Give me a second to paste my, my username. I think I did paste it last time, didn't I? Or perhaps I forgot about it. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. Let me grab the... Let me copy the thing real quick. There we go. Copy. Graphics are reduced on mobile. Yeah. Alright, so this is my username on Discord, okay? You can add me if you want.
Maybe it's the celestial mural.
Oh yeah, Dan Hank doesn't have a voice. What's on the other side of this?
The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
What's the appropriate resolution?
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual.
It is Santa. Okay, I'll check it later.
Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
Sky. Nice sound. Your vigil through instance. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot help myself from exploring. I just realized that I just did that. Okay. No, do not look around. Just follow the path. The path you follow, yes. Creepy, but also awesome sound there, to be honest, yeah. How about it? Got any leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us.
I mean, I got that one too. It was readily available. Yeah.
That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Leave it to the demigod of time.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there.
Who are you?
And over there. Done. There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect. But Aquila, you that shape the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some food. Do that, midnight. Hello, Julian. Welcome to stream.
The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open, and may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe. But we should write this clue down first.
Alright. Weird. Anything else to say?
Arrogant sunfolk.
Wait a minute.
The Titan will condemn your brazen but Aquila, you that shaped the sky, the sun...
Okay. We got this.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land!
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
How are you doing? I'm doing well, Julian. I have to get prepared for work in a few minutes. Like, we still have like 15 minutes left or so.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, Rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe. Awaken. Celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
We're almost on the same part. You like 40 minutes behind me. I see.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows.
Damn.
That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise!
Oh shit! Right in the heart. God damn, these people are just witnessed a guy fucking getting cut down. And they're like, shit. Okay. Do you have more pleasant memories like that to show us?
What a terrifying memory.
In all honesty, she was kind of right if what she said was true. I would have slayed down the bastard as well. He was very narcissistic.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
Yeah, no shit.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
Common story everywhere. People are truly ignorant. This blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders. Is it though? Is it the Titan's shoulders? People are truly ignorant. Not surprising when living in a world with literal gods that you can see. Trust me, even in a world without gods that you cannot see, it's the same shit, Danghang. I would know.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners,
fuck them guys.
It isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
Heinous. Here's which side one. The Resistance did nothing wrong.
I can't judge who was right or wrong, but when the box of misfortune is opened, no one escapes unscathed.
Maybe they didn't want to escape unscathed. Hello, Midnight. Welcome back.
Hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the celestial mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up? Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
I'm surprised that it works after 1,000 years.
Clouds, blazing radiance.
Glad I made it back for this.
What a breathtaking scene.
Just in time. Look, the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragments. Eh?
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Ohima?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago.
How are you so
Akima's
sure?
light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway.
Are you so sure? How are you so sure? Can you imagine like living above it, like you having a village and you like see the weather change like every 5 minutes and like, fuck is going on? Night, day, raining, like goddamn. You see, I did it again, midnight. Oh. Sorry. I gotta go just saying hi. Thank you so much for dropping by, Julian. See you next time, my friend. In this case, it would have been a real, you know... God dang, you know?
That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural.
It will be like Texas. Yeah, sometimes. Like Greece is also like that sometimes. The music, very, very
There!
epic.
That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Sure. Why is the music so climate controller? Why is the music slapping like that? This blazing sun. Oh, great Aquila, shine upon my face, burn my back, let my falling sweat cleanse the dust from your eyes. If those fanatics were still around, they'd surely be saying that right now. A tingy sound emerges from within the components. Could it be through, though I'm likely you still hope it doesn't explode? Now, you're probably asking me, why are you exploring again, Collider? The reason why I explore again is because we don't have much time today. So, after this scene, we're probably not gonna continue much more. I only have like about, 10 minutes left. Seize your advance, vile and flawed mammals. Back to the land's pampering cradle. Go screech with your dirty lungs. Go fight over every pebble. Step no closer, for the silence tolerates no sacrilege. What the fuck says that? The scroll says that? It's so good, yeah. Simp bug? Yeah, a little bit. I really anticipate saying some theories here after you finish story. I mean, it will take a couple of days for me to finish the story, but that huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
Oh my god. The energy source is the blood of the Chrysoceres. The Ihor. God damn. I'm saying it again. I cannot believe.
Mechanical temple structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard.
I became conscious of it now, and I
How
feel
should I
bad.
put this? It's a little more complicated.
I need to find a new casual. I need to find a new casual. I could say crap. Crap, it's also, you know, casual. Kinda. Simplification is the future. No fun if there's no challenge. I mean, no fun if there's no challenge.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
That's true, it is. Yeah. Wow. Crap. Okay. I like this puzzle, by the way. It's a puzzle? Okay.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Okay. Interesting.
I think this should be right.
Interesting. These puzzles are fun. Will you do the boss fight now or later? It will take some time.
Look,
wait,
the rail
boss
bridge
fight?
disappeared.
Is the boss fight so soon?
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
They put chests on them later. Okay, nice. Is that a memory?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Tyson!
It's gonna take a bit to get there.
Legendary.
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
The legendary beast.
Can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
If you go at a lesser pace. Well, if it's gonna take a little bit more. Quickly catch up to
Legend
it.
has it that the hero Seliosi was always flanked by two winged companions, Solibus and Lunabus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila.
You think?
It disappeared.
Of course they did.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow.
I knew things will go down, but I didn't think it will be at this soon. Yeah. Bruh, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken too, Pinky's Delight. 2 days now, I mourn for my wife. Damn it. Damn it. I'm devastated, yeah.
Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Hope your day is good. I mean, my day technically has just started. I have like 10 hours of work after this. I have 1 hour to go, 8 hours of work, and then 1 hour to come back home. You mourn the fallen gold weaver. Yeah. He was so perfect.
Was that Lunabus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Can I hope we'll see them all reincarnate before we move to another planet? My friend, I don't... Look, listen to me. I'm home. I'm home. I found Greece. I don't have to go. But the Trailblaze ends here for me. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm gonna follow the Trailblaze, but you know, Amphorius will forever be now my base of operations, I suppose. That being said, yes, I so badly hope we will see them reincarnate before we go. I cannot help but, you know, I cannot help it. It has to be, you know, like, it has. We have to. We have to. We'll get them back, I just know it. I hope so. I underestimated Yakini. She's a good healer. At this point, she's better than Galaga, although she's like a 5-star, yeah. She is. He's coping. Shut up, Jacob. Shut up. Gallagher is just a good freed Kara. Yeah. For the HP scalers, yes. Platform? We're below? Oh, no, we go... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that we have to follow the rainbow. My god, this music is fucking...
Lady Lunabis? Is that you?
Gotcha!
Can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute.
I am a descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission.
Okay then. Okay, fair enough. This music, as I said, it was way too epic. Whoa. Dr. Ratio. I actually want to fight these guys.
Submit. Die.
This area is insane. Makes me think we're playing another game. Yep. Oh, the temperature! I forgot about that! When temperature is pilot phase, all eyes will continue to burn damage based on the temperature dealt to non-eyes. Oh my god!
Do it.
Now I hear his music in combat, by the way.
Have some sunshine.
I can't die. Show me your courage.
Show me your moves.
Burn it up. I am struck.
Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
He's indeed better than honorary 5-star Galaga for the HP scaling DPS, specific to Kastoriki. Yeah, but Galaga is the best free option. Maybe I'll get her when she returns. Oh yeah, this mechanic, yeah. Have Lynx, Galaga, and Luocha. I don't have Luocha, so...
As you wish. Guide the Rainbow Bridge.
He used his voodoo shit. I actually cannot aim at him. God damn. Ooh.
Please cherish this time. Embrace a new life.
Finish them, Kastoriki. Midnight. Infinite midnight. Infinite Kastoriki. Oh yeah, I cannot aim at this guy. I keep clicking here and I'm like, what? But even though he's gonna get attacked anyway.
Darkness with me.
Fury upon you.
And the last, okay, the last one for me. Thank you, Kastoriki. You're so thoughtful.
The winds of battle never cease.
You don't need Yakini necessarily. Also chilling with Luoch. I'm chilling with Luoch and Gallagher for healers right now. Yeah, Kastoriki animation did drop my FPS a bit. But freak, the upcoming character is gonna definitely lag me. Rest in peace, my phone, my FPS. Yeah, as a Russian man, I was quite irritated when I couldn't aim at him. Yep. Yep. Found you. There are 3 of them. Why am I the only one left standing at the lowest point? This is unfair. This stage feels so big, so empty. No matter how hard I try, no one can see me. Okay. Cry, baby.
That's another one?
That's a villainous one, isn't it?
Careful! It's not a memory phantom. It looks like it's alive.
I will say a free way to make your healers better is to farm the new set for them. True.
So twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Is the new shit? Is the new shit the best one for all? Like, I should change Gallagher's as well down the line? Other than for the break DPS, it's going to always have the new healer set on your healers. Ah. Okay. Almost died from some of these mods. Thank you for the trial characters, yeah. Okay, yes, okay.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So... you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you? Then... that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solabis.
Oh, Solabis got corrupted.
Did you lead us here so we can free your companion?
Can we actually?
I understand now.
Shit.
You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity.
It increases your healer speed by 12% and provides 15 critical rate to all allies. I see.
Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the
Which is
healer
insane.
who
I
inherited
see.
the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Daybender Knight, was once your comrade.
Critical damage, not rate. Oh, I see, I see. Sorry. I didn't read correctly.
Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure.
Just like hers. The purest of spirits.
Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
I wonder how much it understood. Words are done, time for the bat to do the talking. Do we need to show mercy? I wonder how much it
It
understood.
must have understood me. It's a creature of wisdom and tenacity, despite being mired in the agony of the black tide.
All critical scaling DPS, if you play them with healers, are going to want the healer on that warrior god set. I see.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor.
Little boy, little Ika, boy or girl. But fuck. It's as simple as that. Aventurist stonks go down again. Let's go. Fuck you, adventure.
Come on, heroes.
Because Pepe has a rival.
Please break free from the control of the black tide. And return to your senses.
I think Ika is the girl. You think?
So lead it with.
Dying soul, face me. I allow you to accept your punishment.
Oh, by the way, I had my vocal teacher because I saw the trailer, right? And I saw the trailer that the character will die. And about 3 days ago, when I have my vocal lesson, I go to my teacher and I'm like, hey, the character which I told you about that I wanted to voice and we recorded, right? He dies in the next patch. And he's like, oh, I see. And, basically we had a little bit of a talk over it. He wasn't very much impressed because he considers it a little bit stupid for characters to just end up dying at the end. But then again, he doesn't know the story of Honkai Star Rail, so yeah, it is what it is. The thing is, he listened in combat the official VA's voice, and he turns to me and he goes, yours is better. I'm like, what? I have to remind you, he's not biased, by the way. My vocal teacher is a perfectionist. He's worse than a Naxa sometimes. This is what we're talking about. And he turns to me and he sounds, yeah, your voice sounds actually more grounded. I have gotten used to your voice a little bit more than, again, he tells me. But it actually sounds way more solidified. I guess he liked I guess he liked my wrathful performance because Midnight sounds a little bit more chill compared to my recordings. I'm sad. Need healer buff. Said once HP meta goes away. I should say rotates out, not goes away completely. Not meta ever truly lives forever. True. There are not enough preservation characters. I mean, that is true as well. Gallagher is still my... Not Gallagher, Boo. Oh my god, my mind is circling right now. I cannot believe I am stuck. I cannot remember his name. Jesus. Jeopard. Jesus Christ. Jeopard is my only, sustain when it comes to shield. Even DOT will make its rerun. I'm calling it. Yeah, because it's the least. And Black Swan Stonks will go down again. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, Midnight. Thank you. You need to... The message I said before. I should say rotates out. Wait a minute. You need the message I said before. I should say rotates out message for context. I see. Let's say rotates out, not goes away completely. No matter... Okay, I see. Well, it remains to be seen. We have to be patient about all of that.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Together, we can do anything!
That's the line. Nice. What? Took herself? I didn't do that on purpose.
So feeble.
I didn't do that on purpose, I swear.
As you wish.
Through my blood. Forever do.
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
I shall remember this, Lord. Embrace a new life.
I've done that before and it's so annoying. Yeah.
May death protect us.
Essentially selected, man. I know. That boss wasn't half bad.
It's over.
Blasted his ass.
Solibus.
Oh, they're alive and they speak. Hold your horses. You're actually speaking. Hello, Sister Pegasus. Hello, Sister Pegasus.
Oh, so she speaks.
Love to see buff, ma'am.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
You were trying to cross the border.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage.
Solabis's body died like Lunabis, but the memory fragments remain. Oh.
Little girl.
They put down his corrupted Black Tide hidden body. So he lost his physical form. Just like my wife.
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia.
It smells like rainbows in here. Don't have the scent of her on you. Oh, he actually smelled the...
1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time.
Yes.
I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth?
Maybe.
Girl, you said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds with such a weak lot in life. How do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
I have to go in 40 minutes. Well, Midnight, I have good news for you, depending on how you see it. I have to go now. I have to get prepared for work myself, so the stream ends after this scene.
With this long sword, heroic soul.
And my bat, and his spear, and their pink lobe.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions.
That works. Yeah.
And comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness. You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
How do you know that?
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase is the master of this sky fortress. Please guide us
Gotta
to
go,
an
man.
audience
Have a
with
good
Aquila.
shift. Thanks for bringing us the light. See ya.
Celiosi
See you next time.
initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Eh?
Aquala's mark flew away?
Is that a reaction from the Titan? Did they send something?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true. But you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Let's go.
Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Is that all?
Is there another, No, I get the feeling that there is no other... Oh, there is. One over there. Okay. Well, you know where we have to go now. She must still be there. She must still be there. She's always there. She's always there. She's there.
It's still early. Where to now?
She's there. She's there. She's right here, right by my side. Let's go. Yippee. I can sleep peacefully at night. A good stopping point, I think. Yeah, right before, like, the big hunt. Obtain the audio recording Sky. Okay, and solve a west wind compass puzzle with no more than 2 rotations. Thanks. You'll discover that the skies can be molded like clay in your hands. Activate the celestial mural. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so, thank you all so much for watching. I have my wife right by my side, and that's all I ever wanted. I definitely do not need my pills. I'm not schizophrenic. No. Obviously, she's right here. On my side. Anyway. Infinite Midnight. Pink is the light, as we said before. Luz. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Julian, you were also here. And Akira, you were also here as well. Zabon also dropped by. And Jacob. Thank you guys all so much. I really do have to go. Okay? I have 10 hours of work ahead of me. Bye-bye. Later. See ya.